Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Dollars. Major Social Security updates are here, and they could affect you or someone you know. First, paper Social Security checks are being eliminated, meaning if you still get a check in the mail, you'll need to switch to direct deposit or another digital payment method soon. Second, SSA staffing shortages could cause weeks or even months-long delays in benefit payments. Finally, new fraud prevention rules aim to stop scammers but could also create hurdles for legitimate recipients. What does this mean for your benefits? Stick around for all the details, what's happening, why it matters, and what you need to do next. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an important Social Security update. Now, let's get into it. Let's begin with the most immediate change, the elimination of paper Social Security checks. According to official reports, approximately 456,000 beneficiaries still receive their Social Security payments in paper form. However, that will soon come to an end. The federal government has issued a new mandate requiring all Social Security payments to be issued electronically through direct deposit, prepaid debit cards, or other digital methods. The deadline for this transition is September 30. So, why is this happening? The officials cite two main reasons. The first is cost savings. The government spends over $657 million annually maintaining the infrastructure to process and distribute paper checks. By moving entirely to digital payments, they hope to reduce unnecessary costs. Second is fraud prevention. Paper checks are more vulnerable to theft, forgery, and fraud. Digital transactions are considered more secure and efficient. So, another issue creating major concern is the ongoing staffing crisis at the SSA. Reports indicate that the SSA is losing thousands of experienced employees, many of whom specialize in fixing payment errors and handling disputes. SSA employees are being asked to take on more responsibilities without additional resources, leading to backlogs and slower processing times. Some sources warn that if this trend continues, beneficiaries could face delays of weeks or even months when trying to resolve problems with their payments. Another update is that the SSA is also working to combat fraud and identity theft. One of the most controversial measures being proposed is a new requirement for in-person identity verification for certain account changes. Originally, the SSA planned to require all individuals who wanted to change their direct deposit information or mailing address to visit a Social Security office in person to verify their identity. However, this policy has now been delayed after pushback from beneficiaries. So, why was this rule proposed in the first place? One is fraud concerns. Reports suggest that 40% of attempts to change Social Security direct deposit information are fraudulent. This means that nearly half of all requests could be linked to scams or identity theft attempts. The second is protection against scammers. By requiring in-person verification, the SSA hoped to prevent criminals from redirecting benefits to fraudulent accounts. Many Americans, especially seniors and those in rural areas, don't live near a Social Security office and would struggle to comply with in-person requirements. This was a major reason for the delay in implementing the rule. At this point, the SSA is still reviewing its fraud prevention strategies, and we can expect further updates in the coming months. Beyond these immediate changes, Social Security faces larger long-term challenges. Right now, projections indicate that the program could become insolvent within the next 8 to 9 years unless significant reforms are made. While efforts to cut costs and reduce fraud may help stabilize the program, many Americans are still left wondering, will Social Security be there when I retire? Are my benefits safe from reductions? What can I do to protect my financial future? These are critical questions, but there are no definite or clear answers yet. That's it for today. If you found this information helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching Daily Dollars, and I'll see you in the next video.